At 84, the life of Neil Diamond has been widely discussed online under dramatic headlines like, "Heartbreaking Diagnosis Forcing Him to Quit," but the real story is more stable and less sensational than those titles suggest. In 2018, Neil Diamond announced that he had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a progressive neurological condition that affects movement, balance, and coordination. Because of this diagnosis, he made the difficult decision to retire from touring and live performances, stepping away from the exhausting demands of long concerts and global travel. However, it's important to understand what actually changed, and what didn't. He did not disappear from music or life completely. Instead, he shifted away from touring while continuing to stay creatively connected. Reports and interviews over the years show that he has still engaged in music-related projects, occasional appearances, and public moments when his health allows, even making rare performances after retirement. The key issue is that Parkinson's is a long-term, manageable condition, not an immediate or sudden end. Symptoms can vary widely from person to person, and many individuals live for years or decades with the condition while adapting their lifestyles. In Neil Diamond's case, the illness mainly affected his ability to sustain the physical demands of touring, which is why he stepped back from the stage, not because he stopped being an artist. Over time, he has also spoken about acceptance and adjusting to life with the condition, emphasizing peace, reflection, and continuing to find meaning outside of constant performance pressure. What often fuels the hard-to-watch narrative is not a new tragedy happening now, but three things combined. Fans remembering his peak era and struggling with change. His retirement from touring after decades on stage. Ongoing awareness of a chronic illness. Put together, those elements can feel emotional, but they don't represent a sudden collapse or new heartbreaking event. The reality is more grounded. Neil Diamond is a legendary musician living a quieter life after a long career, adapting to a health condition that made full-time performing difficult, while still remaining a respected and influential figure in music history.